You're gonna be a big star, kid. You're gonna be in pictures.
Full Metal Jacket, directed by the great Stanley Kubrick, is probably the best war movie ever made, and here's the reason why. Now, you might like war movies like Saving Private Ryan or Apocalypse Now. If you're dumb, you might like Pearl Harbor or The Patriot, which are objectively terrible, terrible, terrible movies. But have you seen Full Metal Jacket? If not, you should watch it, because I'm about to spoil it. So put on your war face and let's dive in.
Now let me see your war face! Ah!
Full Metal Jacket is about a private in the Marines that goes by Joker. What's interesting about this war movie is we follow Joker from boot camp all the way to his tour in Vietnam. So the movie has two parts, the training and the combat. Now this is a Kubrick movie, and if you don't know who he is, here's a few of the things that he's done.
What are you talking about, Hal?
So yeah, Stanley Kubrick was kind of a big deal when it comes to cinema. We're talking some high art, fancy schmancy stuff here. In fact, Kubrick is so good, there's even a word for his signature filmmaking style.
It's Kubrickian!
A Kubrick movie is meticulously made. This film was infamous for having a long shoot with upwards of sometimes 30 or 50 takes for dialogue. So in the boot camp segment, we're introduced to Private Lawrence, aka Private Pyle.
You're so ugly you could be a modern art masterpiece.
Private Pyle is overweight and dim-witted, so the drill sergeant singles him out and breaks him down.
Don't make any fucking effort to get up to the top of the fucking obstacle. If God wanted you up there, he would have miracled your ass up there by now, wouldn't he?
The drill sergeant Hartman was played by Lee Ermey. Now, Ermey was an actual drill sergeant for the Marines during the Vietnam War. And at first, he was working on the movie as a technical advisor, but then he pulled a fast one and sent an audition tape to Kubrick.
I interviewed all the background extras, and I interviewed these people as Gunnery Sergeant Hartman, knowing that that has to go to Stanley Kubrick. I worked it out where Stanley had to watch me be his drill instructor, whether he liked it or not.
Are you shook up? Are you nervous? Sir, I am, sir! Do I make you nervous? Sir! Sir, what? Are you about to call me an asshole?
And when Kubrick saw this tape, he fired the original actor and hired Ermey on the spot.
We were also surprised about the language because, you know, I mean, all right, I mean, Stanley's script was fairly realistic, but Lee came up with phrases
I will gouge out your eyeballs and skull fuck you!
that were more, say, picturesque.
Bullshit, it looks to me like the best part of you ran down the crack of your mama's ass and ended up as a brown stain on the mattress.
Now, a common criticism that people have with this film is that they like the boot camp segment, but not the actual Vietnam section. I think part of the reason for this is the Private Pyle sequence is simple. There's not anything complicated happening. The poor guy is just being bullied, and he ends up going crazy. What ties the two segments together is Joker. No, not the Joker, Private Joker. And he's called that because he makes jokes at inappropriate times.
You, John Wayne?
Which also happens to be one of the many John Wayne references in the film. I'll get to more of that in a bit. But basically, Joker makes light of any situation he's in. And he wears a war face. But deep down, Joker is trying to retain his humanity. He actually tries to help Private Pyle at first, but then he succumbs to peer pressure and ends up beating Pyle with soap. Later on in the Vietnam segment, the Joker wears a peace symbol, but he also has a helmet that says "Born to Kill." Now in this segment, notice how he has an Indian hanging over his shoulder. Remember when I said there's a lot of John Wayne references in the movie? This film in the background is actually from Red River, starring John Wayne.
Is you, John Wayne? Is this me? Hey, start the cameras. This is Vietnam, the movie. Yeah, Joker can be John Wayne. I'll be a horse. C.H.G. Rock can be a rock. I'll be Aunt Margaret. Animal Mother can be a rabid buffalo. I'll be General Custer. We'll be the Indians. Hey, we'll let the Gooks play the Indians.
Now, I've watched this movie quite a few times, and like all Kubrick films, it seems to get better with every viewing. What I noticed this time around was how much sex is in the film. Not as actual sex or nudity, but the references to sex are all over the place.
I don't want no teenage queen. I don't want no teenage queen. I just want my M14. I just want my M14.
So the perversion of sex is a huge theme in the movie, and it's not there arbitrarily. There's also some references to Carl Jung, which I find really fascinating.
Green, what is that button on your body armor?
A peace symbol, sir.
Where'd you get it?
I don't remember, sir.
What is that you've got written on your helmet?
Born to kill, sir.
You write born to kill on your helmet and you wear a peace button. What's that supposed to be, some kind of sick joke?
I think I was trying to suggest something about the duality of man, sir.
The what?
The duality of man, the Jungian thing, sir.
What ties the two segments together is Pyle and the Joker. The same thing happens to them. Joker always makes light of situations with humor.
They call me the Joker.
But in the end, he actually becomes a monster. Just like Pyle, who is so innocent, he becomes a monster as well. And that's why I think this movie is very powerful, but also very disturbing. I think a war movie should be disturbing though, because war is hell. So I hope you liked this review. Please give it a like and share and have a blessed week. Thank you.